In this video, I'll show you how to translate PDF files into different languages accurately, and this is more or less gives you a bilingual PDF. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Now, the advantages for this is that it preserves the layout, that is more or less keeping the original formatting, images, margins, and complex column structures intact. Now, number two, instant processing. It delivers complete translations within seconds for standard sized documents, which is really awesome. And this is more or less fully editable because it converts scanned PDFs into customizable PDF documents. And obviously it has a massive dictionary, therefore it supports multiple languages with high contextual accuracy. For this video, we're going to be using PDNob PDF editor. Now let's begin. Now I do have a couple of PDFs with me here, and they are varied. And for this video, let's begin with the first one here. And I can actually just use the scanned one. Let me just use the scanned one, drag and drop it right there. And it's going to notice that it's a scanned PDF, and obviously I'll need to perform OCR to make it editable. So I'll click on perform OCR and follow the on-screen prompts. More or less I want editable text, page 1 to 3 and all that. The document is in English. I'll click on perform OCR. So once I do that, the OCR or optical character recognition is going to run, and our PDF is now going to be editable right there. So I'll press on Ctrl S to save and click on save right there. So now we can make edits when we want to make edits to a PDF. But as I mentioned, we want to translate this, so I'll click on this translate button right here, and you can do a couple of things. You can either select this text, and by default it appears right there, and let's say we want it to translate to Spanish. I can click on that and the Spanish text is actually going to appear right there. Super awesome, super simple. I like that. So you can click on document and decide to either translate into different pages. So we want to have either translation only or bilingual. So you can decide whatever you want. So translate into, and you can see the number of languages supported at the time of recording this video, with more languages to come soon. So let's say we want that, and you can see the translation quality, basic, 5 AI credits per page, and you can go up to advanced and premium, where we get up to 25 AI credits per page. Let's keep it at 5, and then we can also decide to keep the original layout or actually have a flexible layout, and then we have this as the export source directory, and then we can translate. For this one, let's actually choose French and leave everything as it is, and then click on translate, and we are going to use those credit units. So let's just wait and see the result that we're actually going to get right here. So it's almost done, the whole process, 1 of 3, because this particular PDF is just a text-based PDF. So there we go. Let's see, it's done. Let's open the file, and as you can see, we now have a file in French. So I don't know French, but I'll assume this is more or less what we have in French right there. So that is more or less like a step 1 for that. Let's say we want to go into bilingual mode. I'll click on this, and as you can see, obviously it's going to prompt me to run the OCR first, which is really awesome. I'll click on run OCR and click on yes, scanned, call it bilingual, click on save, and then we run the OCR as required. There we go. It's going to process that particular document for us to actually now go into bilingual translation mode, and there we go. So we now have it ready, and I can now click on bilingual view. Yes, save again, click on save. Let's go to bilingual view, and as you can see, we now have the English on this side, and then we have the rest right here. You can choose a page range, or actually just choose one page. Let's say we only want to go for one page, and we want to translate it into, let's say, German, and you can see the credits being used, and then click on translate. And what happens is that you're going to have the original here and the bilingual on this other side. So the translating is almost done. So let's just give it a couple of seconds so that I can be able to compare the original and the translated. And this one we're translating into German. So there we go. We've got it right there. So now it's up to you. That is, if you know this language, and as you can see, if you highlight on this, you're going to see what you get. Go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. Super simple right there. And that is how you can translate PDF documents into multiple languages or different languages using PDNob's PDF editor. I hope this video is of value to you. Thanks for watching.